Hey, we're back with another live for some drawing, some chill vibes. Let's see. So, I'm trying to get down to the nitty-gritty of my character concept. So, I've seen that people will put in, or when they're creating character concept, they'll have like a drawing reference sheet for that character, and they'll have drawn them from, hi Chris, hello, you're here right on time. So they'll have a drawing reference sheet where they'll have them standing just straight on. Oh, thank you. Thank you. They'll have a reference sheet of them looking straight on. Oh, hand hearts immediately. Jeez. I didn't even earn it yet. I haven't even started. Thank you. So they'll have them straight on, looking to the left, and maybe from the backs, just so they can see all the angles of how they should be drawn and the style of it. That way they can stay consistent in their art style. So I want to see if I could try and do something like that, because I think I'm struggling to nail down a style and draw my character consistently. And that's going to be really, really important for me to pull off. So, one thing I'm still trying to decide is what brush I want to use, which Procreate brush. I feel like I like dry ink a lot, but then it doesn't allow you to get really, really specific small details, just because this is what it looks like. Looks pretty good from far away, but when you're trying to get really in there, like doing little details, it doesn't do super good at that. It's pretty blurry and pixelated, so that's one area where I'm like, I'm not sure if it's the best brush. I'm not sure yet. It's the one I like the feel of and the fluidity of the most, so we could also do maybe Studio Pen. It's very liquidy and easy to control, and it has very smooth lines. But I don't know, it kind of corrects itself in a way that I am having a hard time predicting a lot of the time. Like trying to get the, like... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like the feel of that one. Not for what I want it to be like kind of a sketchy style, like it's a sketch where you could see, I don't know. I just gotta figure out which pen actually does that well for me. Maybe the technical pen. So if we do like... I'm trying to figure out her face shape again. Because I wanted it to be kind of wide. Something like that. And then she had really big eyes. Whoa, not that big. This pen could be kind of good. I don't know. I feel like I'm not completely sold on that one. Maybe fine tip. Ooh, fine tip is kind of cool. How thick can it get? Maybe like 50? I don't know, it's a little shaky. I don't like how shaky it is. There's this one. Oh, that one does some funny stuff. That one's a little unpredictable. Technical pen original. Oh, okay. So they changed it with the update. We do... Let's see. Hi, Junior! I'm just trying to figure out which brush to use. I'm trying to nail down a style today for my graphic novel. So I'm kind of just messing around, playing with the brushes. I'm feeling like I'm probably just gonna go with the dry ink brush that I always use. Because that's the one I don't know, it feels really good. It just, I like how it controls. So this is the one I usually play with. Because it kind of feels like a pencil, like it kind of mimics that. It has a little grittiness to it. And it kind of smooths itself out in a satisfying way. So I'm thinking we'll stick with him, the dry ink pen. So I'm trying to create like a character reference sheet for my main character so that I can draw her consistently throughout the novel. So that's I'm trying that out. I don't really know how it works, but we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. All right, sounds good to me. Yeah, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't know why I get these streams always make me the most nervous. This feels like, I don't know, for some reason it feels like more pressure. So we got the circle here. Nope, that's an ellipse. Let's make that a circle. Make that a circle. Ray, you got this, lovey. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. I get so in my head about drawing. I really just want to be able to be consistent in how I draw her. So she had like kind of this cool square shape the last time, which I want to see if I can do that again. How wide should it be? Maybe a little wider here for her like forehead area up there. And then she needs some cheeks. Ray, I can't even draw stick figures correctly, so I'm sure you're wonderful. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. It's been a weird journey, just like teaching yourself to draw. You know, it feels like guesswork and you're never really sure why something is working half the time. So, but it's really fun, because I feel like it's easier to be proud of yourself when you have like low expectations going in. Yeah, because I liked the little cheeks, and then I feel like her chin should probably... Where should the cheeks or the chin end up is the real question. That's the real question we got here. Whoops, that's an eraser. So I'm trying to see the slope. Some little heart cheek moment. Ah, geez, the eraser. This pen is so sensitive. It has a little touch mechanic where it will switch between pen and eraser to make it easy, but all it does is make me... It misreads constantly. See, like, I don't know exactly... Let's see. Maybe it should slope more like this. And then, like, just a cute little neck. I think I made this part too wide. I don't think I like that. There. Whoa! Big eraser. That eraser was huge. So... That curve isn't right. I don't like that curve. I want her nose to be like a very defining, noticeable feature of hers. But I don't know what it actually would look like from each angle, so this will be good for me to be able to know how to draw it, no matter which way she's facing. And then I feel like I'm still trying to figure out her lips, what her lips should look like. I feel like I kind of like this little cat, little curve down there a lot. And then maybe it goes... We'll just do neutral face for now, no expression or anything. No expression yet. Her mouth feels small, that doesn't feel quite right. So like the direction of the lips doesn't feel exactly right either. But we're just laying down foundation first. We can always adjust. Maybe her nose needs to be lower. I think that's better for the face shape. Getting the eyes to look the same is always tricky. Looking a little like a clown. Oh, I missed that. What was that? Followed the live creator. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thank you for following. There's a cute little fairy noise. I liked that. I feel like she's kind of close to how I want her, but maybe once I add her hair in, it's going to start feeling better. I get nervous about maybe her cheeks looking a little too much like Rugrats. Let's give her big circle eye. Big circle eye. Whee! Maybe what the nose needs is a little more design flair, yeah. Some interesting line curvature. Make sure her chin point is more noticeable. That was kind of getting buried. Maybe her neck is more... Whoops. Whoopsie. Now, let's see what her hair would look like. The hair stuff is always really tricky for me. I don't know why. I gotta figure out how to just simplify it down into shapes. So, she has bangs. She has bangs. And they're like little swoopy bangs. Something like that. Yeah, I just feel like her cheeks seem a little bigger than I want them to be. Maybe I just want them to start lower. Maybe that's where I'm running into a problem. Something more like this. Something more like that for her. Let's see. I think that's getting a little closer to what I want. I think this here like that. And this here like that. Get that a little more smoothed out to a straight type line, just a softer curve. Something more like that. Okay, yeah, I feel like that's more in the direction I want it to go in. I just gotta figure out how to get to that faster so it's not so hard for me to find the correct measurements. So it looks like I want the forehead part to be the biggest spot and then the cheeks to kind of gently come under the eyes. So I do want the eyes to be big, like really expressive, because this graphic novel she's in, it's mainly about her emotions, how she's responding to things, so that's the important part of her, is that her expression should be very easy to understand, very readable, very impactful. That's going to be a big aspect of her in the images that I put in there. So I do like the eyes being big. And I think it's not going to have any color in the book because it's expensive to print in color, so it's just going to be black and white, and that honestly like kind of relieves me of a lot of pressure of decision making. It would take the art a lot longer if I had to also think about color. Black and white is the way to go. Although color would have been fun. I was thinking color this whole time until I looked at prices for self-publishing, and I was like, color's not that important to me anymore. It's really expensive. So yeah, she's coming across pretty cute. She's looking cute. And, okay, let me erase these little circle lines that I used to help me build up the cheeks. I think also, so the rest of her hair, this is where I get a little confused, is like, for perspective, how do I make the hair? So let's draw shapes. Let's go back to the shapes idea. So she has kind of like this angled bob haircut. So it comes down kind of long in a point at the front. Maybe no, let's keep it like that. And it comes down, I think, to the base of her neck. That's where it should go to. And then it kind of angles up. Like that. So she has this cute little A-line bob thing going on. You can see the back of her hairline back there. And so her cheeks aren't even really being shown half the time, except for if she maybe has her hair tucked behind her ear, which I haven't drawn her doing that yet. I think that'll be something I need to practice to see if I like how that kind of looks. Lance Arts joined the Bopo Nights. Oh, thank you for joining! Thank you so much! I love when that happens. Thank you. That was super cool. So, trying to decide, like, how detailed and feathery do I make the hair? Do I keep it kind of blocky with, like, small details, or do I really go in? So, like, I could add little tufts like that. Make it look real fluffy. Lots of fluff in the hair. I think that's kind of cute. And I feel like I could easily draw this over and over again for the graphic novel, so I think that's doable. Okay, yeah. And then I wonder if I should have this hair actually come up more. Be angled up like that. That angle might be more interesting design-wise. It has more interesting shape. Have her hair doing that back there. Okay, so her lips, I don't know. I don't know if I love the lips. I feel like I like this, but maybe this is where I'm getting... Because I don't want her to have, like, insane lips. Like, she's not supposed to have, like, extremely, like, incredible lips. I think they're supposed to just kind of be average. She's not the type of character that is super into beauty stuff, so having super plump lips is just gonna come across weird for me. She almost looks like she has, like, kind of like doe eyes right now, kind of like a deer, like really big, but also they kind of look blank right now. Okay, so she kind of has this sad look as well, which is almost her default throughout the whole book. Wondering what details can I add to really push to make this a little more expressive and interesting to look at. What little details? Because if I'm just doing black and white, I'm gonna have to find ways to add more visual information in. I think the bridge of her nose is wrong. I'm just not sure what else to do with it. Decisions. How do you draw the bridge of a nose? What if I just do one line for the main dominant one, and then I use shadows to explain the other side of the nose bridge? I could do that. You know what? Yeah. I'll keep the line simple. I want to fix the neck. The neck. The neck. The neck must be fixed. It's just a creepy little floating head. So I do like, kind of like cute little thin neck. Almost like a bobblehead effect. It's like the head's kind of big and then the neck's a little... I think that's... I don't know. Maybe it's like from my days playing with Bratz dolls or something. That could be it. Just think it's cute. Okay, so that's like... Does she have eyelids? Do I add that in the design? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Awesome. I do like that detail in there. And maybe we can have like little... I don't know, maybe that's something? Or does she look a little too alien now? Yeah, let's hold off on that. I don't know if that fits the vibe. Should she have eyelashes? Maybe not like that. Maybe from the outside in. Nah. We'll just keep them simple. Just kind of like cartoony. Maybe some freckles. Freckles, they're just cute. Freckles are cute. A little on the nose. Just like that. Just a slight amount of freckles. Clean up her mouth a little bit. That's cute. That's cute. She looking cute. Okay, so for the body... Actually, before I move on. Her eyebrows. Still trying to decide, like, I feel like maybe we can add little hairs and then it turns into just a block shape. And it leans like that. And you have little tiny hairs in the front, and then the rest is a unified shape, simplified shape. Something like that. Ooh, something like that. Maybe just a thin line. Just real thin. Yeah, okay, so we'll have the one dominant line, and then the other nose bridge line will just be thin. So I think having them both be as equally thick and dark just made it look weird to me. So I think I like how that looks now. That's feeling better to me. It's a little uneven on her cheeks, but maybe I could fix that later. Okay, now for the body. So, let's just draw shapes. Not even an outfit yet. I just need to figure out how I would draw her anatomy each time. So we can do maybe just simple lines like that. Not do detailed in anatomy. Just trying to keep it simple for my sake. And then we can have the arms kind of slope down. That's not like a relaxed position though. I don't know if that would be right. So let's see. Maybe if we do like... Try to find ways to build her up in shapes. Just to make my life easier. Where's that point? Oh, it's because I'm using an eraser. I'm just losing the point instead of creating it. this one came out too far. Trying to make her symmetrical for her. So yeah, maybe this technique will help me stay consistent in her design. Oops. What was I at? 3? Yeah. Like so, like so. I'm trying to think what her hips should look like. Okay, so where's the middle of this? That's what I want to know. Here's the center-ish. She's not completely even on each side, but that's okay. I don't want to try too hard for exact symmetry, because then I'll go insane. Maybe I have these actually angle in more. Just give her kind of a cute figure, some curves. And then we can see maybe her knees. And she can have I have to think. Knees don't go like that. That's not how knees look. Let's go back. Let's go back. Knees don't point outward like that. Made the eraser too small. So, let's see. I think the knee would be... So I think this would actually just curve out with the leg, and her knees would... Let's see, what is the shape of the pelvis? What is the shape of the pelvis? These are the questions. Okay, so then we can see the thigh can actually come down like this. To this cute little shape. And then I think the knee would appear here. It's still a little too outward. I don't think that's exactly what I'm wanting. Just trying to picture it in my head right now, and I'm having a hard time grasping what it looked like. Oh, oops. Don't want to erase those lines. I want to erase that line. It's starting too low. That's starting too low. Have her Maybe I'm drawing her lower legs maybe a little too small. I think just a little. Maybe if we widen them a bit and lengthen it just a little bit, it won't look so top heavy. Yeah. Like so. Yeah. That's a little better. And draw the other side of her knee. Kind of doing a little inward thing, but I'm trying to figure out if I like that as a style thing or if I need to redo it. And then we'll add that little ankle bone thing there. I don't know what it is, but it's there. Her foot's a little too small still. Make it a little bigger. This slope's a little too deep. Yeah. Yeah. She's kind of looking like a doll. She's looking like a little doll that I'm designing, which I don't hate. I'm into it. Just a slight curve. I want her to have more of a rectangular figure, a little more boxy. Okay. Okay. And I kind of like the broad shoulders. I think I want to keep that element. Just how do I add the detail of there being a shoulder? Maybe I'll make it boxy. So we have angle, 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 angle. We'll have it angle like that. Not too far out. Yeah, little angular shoulders, almost a little robotic. let's see. What shape would make sense here? Maybe this straight line and then the angle, straight line. No. Do a little elbow. Okay, let's see if I can mimic that arm shape I did over here. So it was like this, and then I angled her in like that. And then we have this. Okay, this line needs to come down further, and then we have this here coming down. And then we had this. And then here's the elbow. And from here we angled out slightly, and then slight curve in. And over here this comes down to about the same length and goes down like so, giving her kind of a dramatic elbow. This is as steep as I want it to be. There. There. Oh, this isn't as long as the other one. Haha. Kind of covering her hips a little bit, but I kind of want to keep that transparent, still keep all those lines, because that helped me find measurements for a lot of this. So, and then for hands, so there needs to be a thumb. It's giving Roblox. It's giving Roblox right now. Don't like that hand. Don't like that hand. Go away, hand. I think hands are definitely going to be the thing I struggle with. Keep consistent style-wise. Yeah. Hmm. Hands. Hands, hands, hands. I don't want them to look like mittens. I feel like that's what they're looking like right now. Let me go back. Go back a lot. Go back a lot. I think the problem as well is these are not the same length. This arm is too short. Again. Let's get that corrected. Okay. Right, so now to figure out how to actually, what style, let me do on a different layer so I don't feel too scared to try something. Oh, hand hearts. Thank you. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for the hand hearts. Speaking of hands, how do I draw them? How do I draw hands? Okay, so I have to think about it as shapes again. How big do I want them to be? So we can do something like... maybe like that? I don't know. Am I drawing them too small? And how would I draw them next? Need the knuckles showing. I'm not sure. It's just looking weird again. I don't know. I don't know. More hand hearts. Thank you. Thank you for hand hearts. If it was more like that. Maybe, baby? This just needs to be like that. That's coming from down here, I think. Yep. Okay, so there's her general build, I guess. These lines are a little confusing. Let me see if I can make that a little more clear what's happening. Clean that up a wee bit. More slopey muscles here. Yeah. Maybe I want her. Let me see. Whoops, didn't mean to adjust that. There we go. cranked in there? Or no? I don't know. Maybe it was fine before. Bangs would go like... More bangs on this side, and then she has these hairs coming in. So this is the shape. Just want to make sure I understand the general shape the hair is supposed to be in each time. This line there. Alright. It's still plugged in. You have a signal. Don't overreact. Come on, capture card. Oh, okay. There we go. This capture card is weird sometimes. It's very inconsistent in how it performs, which is a bit annoying. Okay, so we can see how long each body shape or body part should be now. That shoulder is a little more angular than the other. It's also smaller. Curve to the feet. Up into... No, not like that. Don't like that. Whoops. Okay. I don't like what happened with the feet. I'm trying to imagine if I even ever draw her with just her bare feet in the entire graphic novel. I don't know if that happens. It's like it must, though. It must happen at some point. It must. Cool. I mean, that's definitely helpful so far. I wonder if her feet should be bigger too. Yeah, I think they were too small before. Okay. That's just the general information. I feel like the next step would be to then draw her side profile, so her looking at her from her side. I think that would be the next step. Let's move her down here. Let's add... Need some canvas. Is it drawing guide? Yeah. So let's see, how should I measure this out? So she took up one. That wasn't exactly right. There we go. Then there's like that awkward space at the end there. But I can maybe just omit that. I don't need the entire canvas necessarily. Come on, line, work with me here. Okay. So, we'll have... If I can even write... And then we can get the next two built up for her next time. I am feeling a bit sleepy and a little tired. I feel like I'm kind of okay with the progress I've made today. So I think for today's stream, we'll just end it early. Just because I don't want to burn myself out. So we'll call that good for today. I'm feeling good about how this is going. And I'm glad I have this set up for myself now to be able to use that going forward, because I want her to look consistent every time. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you for hand hearts again. So many today. Wow, thank you. Well, thank you for getting that in at the very end. I appreciate that. So yeah, there she is. Feeling good about her, and work more on her next week, on next Sunday. So, thanks for joining me.